Hey guys, it's Alex here, and I'm back with my journey around the world with Atletico for probably the last time, probably in a while. Don't know if I'll ever come back. But yeah, so this is the last day with Atletico. I wanted to review what happened this season, just because we played on to the end of the season, and I'll show you what happened. So after that Club World Championship final, we had Tenerife in the Spanish Cup. We beat them 5-0 at home. Quite a low score for some a team of our standard, I guess. And then beat Osasuna 4-0, and then a more um, expected 7-1 victory over them away. Francie with four there. Then we had Malaga, who we beat 2-1, which is pretty good. Olive and Rossini with goals. Then we had Valladolid in the Spanish Cup fifth round, beat them 3-0 at home. Drew with Athletic Bilbao 1-1. Not the best there. And then we lost to Valladolid 2-1. Yeah, 2-1, but we went through 4-2 on aggregate, so that was pretty good there. Villarreal was a 3-1 win. Rogerio, Bushongwe, and Francia. Real Betis was a 4-0 win in the Spanish Cup quarter-final. Brian Chongwe with another two, and I'll leave with two. Rayo was a 2-0 win, Francia and Israel. And then Betis in the second leg was a 3-0 win, Pastel, Roma, and Francia. Real Sociedad in the league was a 3-1 victory, Carlos and Rogerio with two. And then we had the semi-final. It's amazing how close all the Spanish Cup legs are. Like there's so many games for it. We won the 2-1 against Real Sociedad, Shongwei and Rogerio. 5-1 nil win over Espanyol, and then we lost to Real Sociedad 3-2, but we went through on away goals. Yeah, so they took the lead. Then Shongwei got one back. They got one back right before the end. Then we got one, and then they got one, but we went through 4-4 away goals, giving us the path through to the final there, which was a bit close. Then we had Levante 3-2 victory. Trusov with a 93rd minute winner, actually, which is very good for us. We had Litex in the Champions League first knockout round from Bulgaria, which was quite surprising to see them there, but they are a good team. So we beat them 2-1 away though, which is pretty good. It's probably the easiest team we could have got. Rogero and Trusov with goals. 4-2 win over Valladolid. Rogero with a hat trick and Strongway. 3-0 versus Mallorca. I'll leave with two and Pastel. And 0-0 with Sporting, which was pretty terrible for us not to score a goal. We dominated but just couldn't get the breakthrough there. Yeah. Then we had, where is it? There we go. Granada was a 4-0 win. Biffy, an own goal, Trusov and Shongwei. Sevilla was a 2-0 win. Trusov and Olive. Then we had Litex at home, 2-0 win. Rogerio and Momsolov to put us through to the quarterfinals. Real Betis was a 3-0 win. Trusov, Koulibaly, and Olive. Zaragoza, 3-1. Real Madrid in the Champions League quarterfinal. First leg was actually quite easy. Trusov, Francia, and Carlos with the goals. We dominated the game, which was quite surprising. And then we beat Celta 4-3 in quite a close match. Too close to comfort for us in the end. I'll leave with two, Carlos and Rogero. And then as you can see there, we beat Real Madrid 2-1 away, which was quite surprising. They took a really early goal, which sort of put me on edge, but then we got two goals to put us through 5-2 in aggregate. But yeah, so kind of crazy that Real Madrid are sort of the really small club that don't really do much. We had them again, and we beat them 5-1 at home. Trusov with two, Shongwei, Olive, and Koulibaly. Really, they're not doing anything. Then we lost to Barcelona 3-1 here. There's the early lead, we got one back, but then they got two other goals. Really, really annoying because it was a really close. It's the closest it's ever been. I'll show you what I mean by this and how close this game actually meant, really. But yeah, that was our first loss in a long time, which is quite annoying, especially in the league. But then we got revenge in a crazy, crazy Spanish Cup final. Really, we didn't deserve this, I have to say that. Um, but the stats quite even. It just didn't feel like in the game. They took the lead through Ale, the player I wanted and signed. He's so good, so ridiculous good. He broke the record for average rating in league goals. 37 goals in 38 games in the league. He is truly amazing, and they got him for 20 million. A bargain, basically. He did the lead early on for them. Brian Shongwei proved to be our hero. One of the first players I'd actually worked with. Well, not worked with, but with Bloem. 55k back then. And when I got mine free, I didn't think he'd be that good, but he got the goal back. Then Marcos Ale got another goal. Momsolov from a corner got one there, and then Shongwei got us a goal in extra time, which I thought had won it, but then straight away they got one back. But then at 116th minute, Brian Shongwei completed his hat trick and gave us the Spanish Cup final, which is pretty crazy. I'll just show his last goal because he would just I don't know. I didn't put much faith into him. When I was signing him, I was like, do I really need to do this? Like, will he be good enough? And for the first bit, he wasn't. Oh, let's go back a bit. Um, but like he didn't perform as well, and I didn't think I'd keep him. But in the end, I did, and I was really grateful for it. As you can see, Maruyama into Shongwei, and then so lucky. But we won the Spanish Cup final, which is just amazing there. There we go. Then after that was let's keep going. There we go. Yep, there. Man City in the Champions League semi-final. We beat them 2-1 away, of all things. Koulibaly and Trusov, they did have a player sent off, but a 2-1 win away at City was crazy with the power they still have. Then we had Valencia 4-1, and then we beat them 3-2 at home. Francia with a hat-trick there to take us through to the Champions League final again. Mallorca was a 2-0 win. Then Malaga was a 9-0 win. Israel with a hat-trick, Rogerio with two, Koulibaly with two, Olive and Roma with one there. And then Osasuna's 5-1. Athletic Bilbao was 2-0. And then finally, Lazio in the Champions League final, of all places, of all people, I mean. Olive, Trusov and Rogerio gave us another 3-0 victory for another Champions League. We dominated the game, completely deserved. And that's the second Champions League final. I didn't live comment just because I just wanted to get through. This is going to be my last Atletico episode. Um, but yeah, it was kind of a weird Champions League because if you look at the go back to stage, two-time winners in a row, pretty good there. If you go to the actual final and you go back semi-final, it was Fulham versus Lazio for the other semi-final, which is pretty crazy. Um, of all teams to get through, Lazio, Fulham, City and Atletico. You wouldn't really expect to see that. But yeah, in the end, we did win it, everything. We won the league in probably the closest it's ever been. They were with us, Barcelona were with us from the all the way up until the last day. When they lost on the last day, um, they'd been level on points with us, especially with that win. The reason why it was so important was that early in the season, where is it? We beat Barca 4-1. So they beat us 3-1, but in the league, if it's level on points, it goes to head first, not goal difference. So we were winning by one goal in that. And we did break the record actually for points and goals scored, 116 in the end. I thought Barca were going to do it, but we got loads of late goals early on. We got like 14 goals right at the end there with that 9-0 and 5-1 victory. Um, but yeah, very good season for us. If you look at the player stats, Ale 37 goals, crazy. We had Trusov and Rogerio up with average rating. Awards wise for the league, Manager of the Year went to me for a third year running, which is pretty good. Player of the Year went to Ale, obviously. Trusov in second and Rogerio in third, though, which is pretty good. Team of the season, we had one, two, three, four, five players and one sub. We had Momsolov, Pastel, Rogerio, Shongwei, Trusov, and then we had Olive on the bench. Then, yeah, top Spanish goal scorer and top goal scorer. Yeah, nothing in that. We did have some transfers, actually, though. We did do some transfers. I don't know if I showed you this, but we signed this German centre-back from Werder Bremen that I've been looking at a long time for 26.5 million. A lot of money for a centre-back, especially such a young centre-back, but he will become world class. He's already played the rest of the season. Look at that, 7.32 average rating. He is just incredible, like absolutely amazing. And I wanted to leave them with something at least when I leave. So he's coming in. We also sold Aldo Guzzetti for Benfica for 26 million, which I'm pretty happy with. Seems we got him on a free. Didn't really play him much, and he's gone for 26 mil. There are some other transfers actually going through. They are signing, well, yeah, in 2031 next year, Alfredo will be joining the club from Sao Paulo. Now look at this guy. He is going to become amazing. 15 dribbling, finishing, first touch, heading, technique, 20 determination, 16 off the ball, 17 and 16 teamwork and work rate, and all blue physicals there. for age 17. Insane. Um, he's been playing in the non-competitive leagues, well, under 19s, 19 goals in 22 games. Pretty good there. But yeah, so this is it for me for Atletico. I've actually, yeah, I'm just gonna leave, really. It's been a good time here. If I show you the Hall of Fame, we've actually increased quite a lot now. We are sitting fourth in the Hall of Fame, 3,295 points. We have, with Atletico, one Club World Championship, three Spanish Cups, four leagues, two Champions League, and one Euro Cup. If you look at Nation, um, Spain, I'm up to fourth. Nationality, I'm top now. I think I was top before, but I've top by a way now. And then continent, I am there, 16th. So still a ways to go in Europe wise, I guess. Um, but it'd be pretty cool to get like the top in all of them. I'm 16th in North America as well. Not in Oceania. South America, not even on that. Um, Asia, where am I? Asia, I'm 13th, and then Africa, I'm 5th. But yeah, so this is it. Actions. I did resign from Italy as well. I wanted to say we had a pretty poor World Cup. Went out in the first knockout round to Denmark, of all people. Um, I will show you that. Let's go Italy. No, went past it twice. Uh, Squad fixtures. There we go. World Cup drew 0-0 with Cameroon first game, 3-1 against Saudi Arabia, a win, 3-3 with Slovakia. We should have won that. And a 5-2. No, it wasn't Denmark. It was a 5-2 loss to Germany, who actually went on to win the World Cup. Um, there you go. In the end, they didn't win the World Cup. They have. I thought they'd gone on to win it. Germany or Croatia versus Holland or France. So probably Germany will win it, I'd have to say. They've got a crazy team. They have Arak in it, who plays for Barca, and they got Marcus Duncan, one of my players. Um, but yeah, they've got a very, very good team. Look at this guy. World Player of the Year quite a few times. But yeah, so this is the end with Atletico. Resign as manager at Atletico. Yep, come on. Oh, we're having a bit of problem now. There we go. Decided to resign, blah blah blah. Mass exodus, quite a few people left. If we look at Atletico, they will now be looking for a new manager. But look at that. I am now on the same level as Diego Simeone for them. I am a legend of the club, which is, I think, the first time I've become a legend. So that's pretty cool. But now I'll be off to look for new clubs. These are the leagues I have open. Got Argentina, Brazil, Croatia, England, France, Germany, Greece, Holland, Italy, Portugal, and Spain. I'll be adding a few more as we go along. But anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been Alex, and I'll see you guys later.